What's funny about the way that that chatter came in here is to make it seem like I literally made the calls or something, or I told him to make terroristic threats. I meet a million different people when I'm out and about. How the fuck am I supposed to know? Some of these guys are so funny because they unironically, like, in their minds, like, if I went to like a Taco Bell or something and people got sick at the Taco Bell that I went to, they'd be like, Hasan, aren't you gonna talk about it? Aren't you gonna talk about how you made everybody sick at the Taco Bell? It's like, bitch, what the fuck? How is this my fault? Dude, I'm gonna need you to make terroristic threats 2 months before I meet you. Yeah, that's what happened. What ended up happening was I told him ahead of time. I was like, yo, dude, make sure you issue like make sure you issue bomb threats to every local business in the neighborhood before we hang out. There is a closer footage of Charlie Kirk getting shot in the neck here as well, where you can oh, he's dead. Oh my God, he's definitely dead. Oh my God, I can't believe I just saw that. Oh my God. Oh, he definitely got shot in the neck. Oh my God. Oh yeah. No, that footage, that you do not want to see that. You do not want to see that. You do not want to see that. That footage, the close-up footage shows very clearly immediately blood pouring out of his jugular. He gets shot in the neck, blood pouring out of his jugular, like an unimaginable amount of blood pouring out of his jugular. There is very, very little chance that he survived that. I don't know. I don't know if he did, but it doesn't seem like it. Oh my God. That was fucking devastating. Holy shit. I don't know what to say. America is so absolutely fucked.
Shooting and everything is bad. It's bad. But like, this is like, for conservatives, this is like kind of fuck around and find out. This is what they want. Remember, you're like deploying the National Guard to places. You're sending the Marines around. You're talking about us, go to war with people. Like, this is kind of this is what we're kind of gearing up for. So, I mean, you can't really be surprised when this is the kind of shit that's happening, right? Like, when politicians are getting killed, when people are, acting fucking unhinged and insane, and you're all feeding into this like crazy, like, yeah, there are going to be deaths on both sides of it. That's how it works. This is how like a degenerating democracy appears. I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of stupid to act surprised on this.
What? He died?
Oh, he died?
Oh, he died, chat. Charlie Kirk died. It's sad. For having an opinion about things. Like, the guy went to colleges and was having opinions. Sick world we live in. They gotta kill them. That's the true animal.
That's the guy with like the crazy ass takes, right? Or some shit. He be saying some crazy. He be saying some crazy shit, right? Holy shit.
I'm sure he has no idea what crazy takes that he has. He has no clue. All he knows is that he's not supposed to like him. And he doesn't wait a second after he was shot in the neck publicly. A father with 2 kids to say that he has crazy takes. It doesn't. His first reaction is not to say rest in peace. Hopefully he did at some point. But his first reaction is to talk and say he has crazy takes.
What the fuck?
Disappointing from Kai.
That shit I don't know what's going on. I just know that shit heavy. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, it was like some school shooting shit, bro.
Damn,
that shit,
son.
Always asking some shit like that. That shit, you feel me? Shit whack, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, it's bad vibes. I don't know what's going on. No bullshit, but chat.
Damn, son.
You know what I'm saying? RP, but.
Mind, be cognizant of what kind of reputation you are laundering, unless you personally think that this kind of reputation laundering is worthwhile because you don't actually fear this kind of attitude taking hold in society. I doubt they would give you the same reception. Fuck no. I would get no reception. I don't expect that. I don't care. They're shying away from saying he was even a controversial figure. And the reason why they're doing that is because they're worried about the backlash from the right. But if this is his output, you obviously should be a little bit more careful in the way that you reflect upon this person's entire career, especially when you're talking about his political contributions. Do you understand? Because that is what his political contributions are. This doesn't mean he deserved to be shot and killed, but that's what his political contributions are. So if you turn around in the aftermath of his untimely demise and launder his reputation, you're basically saying, I like this political contribution. Or at the very least, I don't care that this is the political contribution that he has done to American discourse. It is a normalization of some of the most heinous, racist, fascist forms of thought.
Whenever I see Hasan and shit like that, oh dude, America's violent, whatever. It's like, bro, isn't the fucking CO shooter like your personal hero, buddy? Like, didn't you do a fucking, like, didn't you have to put your chat in fucking sub mode when you were reading a manifesto with the fucking cold-blooded? It's difficult to see people try to play the social game of like, oh my god, violence is senseless, blah blah blah, when they condone violence all the time and they push it and they like it.
Hasan, get
also
the fuck, go
NBC
home.
News also reporting that the
Hey Hasan, go fuck yourself. Go home, dude. Nobody wants you here. You're a fucking bitch. Box me, you fucking tall pussy. Box me right now, fucking loser. You fucking loser. I'll fucking destroy you. Oh, you motherfuckers calling people Nazis and saying they're this and that when they're not. Go fuck yourselves. I'm glad I banned you fucking losers from my Discord. Fucking scumbags. Go fuck yourselves.
God, you know, it would be so horrible if for like a final fundraiser, Turning Point could like sell, like, I went to Charlie Kirk's last event and survived shirts or whatever. I'm just kidding.
And giving this asymmetrical, in my opinion, advantage to left-wing people to fully and with complete freedom practice genuine terrorism on a daily basis, and then, you know, congratulate each other about how moral and how good they are for doing it because something bad that happened in Palestine or something bad that Donald Trump did 3 years ago. This is just simply a response. This is what's going to happen. And so, and I think that that's probably what it's going to take for these left-wing people to realize what a bad idea what they've been doing is. Because until it starts happening to them, until they start having people that are their friends or, you know, their, you know, like icons that they look up to, the same way people looked up to Charlie Kirk, you know, until they start seeing those people get killed, I don't think it's really going to be real for them. And unfortunately, I think that's the path that we're headed down because of the government and social media companies and every other seemingly governmental apparatus that has just completely hand-waved this problem and ignored it entirely. So the death of Charlie Kirk and the assassination of him should not come as a surprise to anyone. This should be something that everybody could have expected. All you had to do is read Twitter for an hour and you could have told me this would have happened, of course. Same with Reddit. And until that core problem is addressed, you will continue to see a rapid decline in any type of social discourse. And I'm actually kind of afraid to see what's going to happen next, because I think it's just going to continue getting worse. And I don't see the reason for it to stop. I think that in the last 5 years or so, especially since BLM, it's been a like 90% left-wing thing. But that doesn't mean that the 10% right-wing people are right either.
Like, you're just so brain broken, little bro. I don't even know what to say. You're just like mind fucked. It's actually mind cancer.
But I do think that now you're going to see a lot more right-wing people balancing out those scales. The fact is that
this is exactly what I just said to Richard. Remember, they have this delusion that the left is doing all this shit, and then it always justifies exactly what they need to do, right? Every bad thing that they do is justified because they have all convinced themselves that the left have done it first.
You can take a knife to a gunfight all you want, and you can think that you're honorable, but you're going to end up being dead. And I think that's what right-wing people have done for a very long time. They've tried to speak above the political violence. They've tried to advocate above it and not try to stoop down to that level. Bad that happened in Palestine or something bad that Donald Trump did 3 years ago. This is just
Twitch partner streamer, by the way.
Simply a...
Oh, it says you, buddy. It says you, buddy. Buddy. Says fucking you. This guy, man. This guy reads a manifesto of fucking cold-blooded fucking double killer. Like it's some fucking national hero or something like that. His chat spams fucking heart the whole time. If I read this fucking dog shit. Like, fuck off.
The response. This is what's going to happen
until
they start...
More my contemporary on the opposing side than fucking this rat is. I was supposed to debate him 2 weeks from now. What the fuck are you talking about? I've known this person for longer than I've known Asmongold. He has abhorrent views. Okay, and I despise his views, but he's over here using the death of a dude I was supposed to debate 2 weeks from now to fucking call for violence in the pussiest way possible without naming names here too, because he doesn't want to get banned. He doesn't want to go that far because he already experienced that. He already experienced that issue.
Bro. This four-eyed Andy, isn't that the guy who tweeted the fucking gun and shit? Like the meme or whatever? Buddy, you love this shit. Come on, man. Buddy. This guy lives for this shit. There's no way anybody's falling for his bait. This is crazy. He loves this.
We're going to keep having problems. And I think that with Charlie Kirk, it's very obvious that the amount of, political violence and advocating for political violence that's happening on the internet has turned up the temperature and created an environment and a culture where this type of behavior is normal. And not only is it normal, but it's actually encouraged. And the problem is that now people are acting on it. And you're starting to see this happen, and I think it's going to continue getting worse. I don't think Charlie Kirk is going to be the last one, but I think that we will look at Charlie Kirk's death and see it as a turning point in this topic. And what I'm really trying to get at here with this entire...
Mainstream media is fucking ass dog shit, sideways, bottom of the bill, mental retardation levels of trash. I'm so tired of it. It's insane.
What are we doing where we are sympathizing with fucking murderers? Websites are protecting people from being called fat and ugly and more than we're punishing people for calling for the deaths of our senators, as well as the citizens, as well as radicalizing audiences to enact violence while recording themselves breaking the fucking law. Are we all seeing the same fucking shit online? Are we... Guys, I have been banned for nearly 2 months total over the past 4 months for calling people names, yet there are people out there calling for the deaths of other people, political figures, and attempting to radicalize and weaponize their fucking audience to hurt people and kill them, who have gone unpunished. What the fuck are we doing? It's absolutely fucking disgusting. It's pathetic. It's a joke. I can literally feel in real time myself becoming radicalized because this country is forcing me to. These people are forcing me to because the people in charge are a fucking joke.
I've just been disgusted by the internet today. It's sickening to look at, to be honest. Especially seeing how many likes the things are getting. I mean, you got people straight up mocking, making memes and jokes. People on TikTok celebrating, playing trumpets, dancing around their room at a person dying. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to give that attention because it's just weird and I don't even want to get into it. Again, it's disgusting what I witnessed. I wish I never saw that video. You know, nobody deserves to get assassinated like that, and I hope that nothing happens because of this, but like, dude, like, this is a fucking slippery slope, bro. Like, you start killing people, then other people are getting killed. And, bro, this is not gonna end well, bro.
I thought it was horrific. Well, like I said at the time, and people on the left were even criticizing me. They go, oh, Ethan was talking bad about Luigi. How much has he changed? That was my point. He went out and murdered this guy, right? What changed? Not a single fucking thing changed. That's not how we enact change. I wouldn't recommend watching the video, but for me, it's terrifying.
I feel like it's such a terrifying moment for everybody, and to understand this is what we've come to, and I can't help but think about the poor wife, you know,
kids. Yeah, we've all been scared. Some of us have been looking into getting our concealed license permit.
Yeah.
But seeing it like that definitely made it more realistic and very scary.
I've avoided watching the video, but I heard Ethan's reaction when he saw it. I was like, I knew that was something you don't see every day.
I was brought to tears then because I don't know. I don't think I need to explain it anymore. But I hope people take this seriously.
but this is like the most fucked up thing I've seen in a while. The one thing I will say we can start with is just like, if you're just sitting there celebrating or happy in any type of way at all, you are part of the problem, for one. And for two, there's something seriously wrong with you. If you're celebrating death where there's a father with children, you don't have to be aligned his views at all. You don't have to agree with everything he has to say, but that's a father with a wife with 2 kids that now have to grow up without a father, you know? And that's just the way it is. And if you don't think that's a problem, if you don't think that instead you celebrating, that's not an issue to talk about, you're part of the problem. Hasan has pinned everyone celebrating the tragic death of Charlie Kirk. I mean, it's horrible. It's anybody who's celebrating that shit is crazy. There's somebody in my community that did it as well. I saw it like right away. I saw TikToks. Like, if you're celebrating that shit in general, you're just a whack motherfucker. Yeah, look, Plutonium. Like, for example, I woke up, I texted Jason the Ween, and I sent him a message, and he quickly was like, "Thanks for the heads up, bro. I will be on it." So I didn't text Kai. I didn't even know that. So, but I texted Jason, and I was like, "Damn, Jason, that's all." Like, he texted back so quick, and he was like, "I'm gonna fix this." And then I go to my own community, and I'm seeing people in my own community say shit, and we have no control of my community now. So I'm gonna get my ex community deleted again, because I don't know why we cannot take away moderators and shit like that, because it's retarded. I thought Elon Musk buying X was a good thing. I thought Elon Musk buying X was an amazing thing. I really thought it was a good thing. I think it's done more bad than good, because obviously freedom of speech is very important, but the problem is, like, we're starting to be desensitized from this shit. Like, the fact that everyone's like, okay, school shooting today, live assassination today, a girl gets stabbed on a train, all these videos. Well, I didn't see the school shooting. You can see the videos. Like, what the fuck? I'm not. Yeah, if you want to publicly say some stupid shit, then I'm gonna make you publicly apologize for saying some stupid shit. Okay? You did do something risky. Don't do that. You posted the smoking meme 5 minutes after he passed away. Not cool, bro. And you know it's not cool. You know that's not cool, bro. So I gotta call you out for your bullshit. Okay? Risky, come on, bro. You know that wasn't cool. You know it's not funny. It did. Yo, bro, I saw it and I instantly was mad. I was instantly so angry. I just mean some types of censoring when it comes to like somebody that's in high school that is turning on Twitter and they see videos of gory and bloody videos. I think if you're at a certain age, you should be able to watch anything, right? Like, at the end of the day, I advise people not to, but like, if you're a certain age and there's a disclaimer and it's like, if you could watch this, you know, sure, right? Even though it's still not fucking good, but sure. Because you have to be consistent with the freedom of speech take, right? But I think if you're 16, 17 years old, tuning into Twitter and seeing shit like that, it's fucked.
You see someone get murdered and like their celebration, it's like, it's disturbing to see at a mass scale. Like, you expect maybe some people, but the amount that I've seen is just, I don't know, bro.
I know what you mean. It's like insane. No, I know. I would see tweets with like 200,000 likes and shit. And
yeah, they all have 200,000 likes, bro.
I know. Dude, it's fucking disgusting. I'll be real. Like, comment sections are flooding it. And these people, like, gotta understand, Los, at the end of the day, like, that's a father with kids, bro.
But he's never tried to hurt anybody.
Yeah. It was a tough day, you know, and there's a Colorado school shooting. There's a lot of bullshit happening in the world.
Yeah. But one thing about it, man, never throughout history have evil ever won. Never. Never throughout human existence have evil ever won.
But, Unc, why is there a bunch of fucked up shit happening in the world right now?
Good things happen to bad people just like bad things happen to good people. You know, that's the yin and the yang of the world.
Yeah.
So the sun can't shine every day. So we have to have rain. We have to have trials. We have to have tribulation.